In this video, we're going to be talking about the Nike Structure 26, a shoe which I have been extremely impressed by. I am not one to recommend Nikes to my patients often, but I was so shocked with this shoe. As someone who's had a bad ankle sprain in the past that needs a lot of support, I have found that this shoe has really given it to me. I watched some reviews on this and a lot of people talking about the softness of the foam, that it's quite a neutral shoe. I require a lot of stability, and I personally found this to give it to me in exactly the right places, and I really want to share everything about them with you. And potentially this shoe could be a great option for you as well. Another shoe which I really love is the Asics Kayano 31, and I felt that this was close to being just as good. It felt so easy to walk around in, and I really enjoy wearing these. It's become one of my go-to walking shoes, especially after my ankle sprain. My name is Paul McCauley, and I am a British trained podiatrist based in Singapore. I'm a foot health specialist and someone who gives daily advice about footwear to my patients. I help people with foot pain find the right shoes so that they can stay active without discomfort. Shoes are so important for our day-to-day and our foot pain. It's really important to get the right fit, the right structure that suits your foot type, and for the right activity that you're going to go and do day to day. I see people every single day that have made exactly the wrong choice. And so by sharing these videos, I want to help you to get exactly the right shoe for your foot type, and hopefully open your eyes to different shoes which you may not have heard of or have access to either, so that you don't make the mistake of spending lots of money on the wrong shoe, and instead find the right one that's going to work for your foot type. Choose that one once and enjoy it. Be comfortable and have no foot pain. So let's talk about some key features in this shoe. First of all, these guide rails, okay? So we can see that on the medial aspect around the arch, it has this area of the wall which pushes up into the arch. On the lateral side, it's a bit further back, underneath what we call your lateral malleolus, or the bone sticking out on the outside of your foot. This particular wall feels really key for me, especially needing that stability after the ankle sprain. So I feel that my foot could easily roll to the side, but with this, it sort of pushes it back and it holds it in place. And then as I walk forwards, having this guidance in the arch, also to stop it from flattening, I find really important. If we also look at the width of the bottom of the shoe, often if you look at Nike's shoes and the width is really narrow, but actually this one does hold a lot of width, especially through that mid portion, especially underneath the arch as well. We can see that they have this extra firm rubber around the outside. This gives stability again, so it's not compressing when you're putting your weight on the outside. It's not compressing when you're putting your weight through your arch either. So it is offering that bit of stability, and you do really feel that when you're walking. In regards to the heel to toe drop, it has a 10mm heel to toe drop, which does take strain off the calf and the Achilles, and you do feel that. If you have had an ankle sprain like me, often you get a very stiff ankle, and this puts the foot into that position, which opens up the ankle joint a bit more and actually allows it to work smoother and easier. So I do find that this shoe fits true to size. Often I'll say Nikes will fit a bit narrow, but this one in particular around the toe box, I did find it a lot wider than normal. And I found that really comfortable for my foot because I do have that wider foot. On other reviews, they talk about these being heavier. I wear a lot of stability shoes, Asics, Kayanos, Brooks, Adrenaline, and these are all around the same weight. So I did find it actually really nice and comfortable. I think the quality of the upper is really good. It doesn't seem to be wearing down too fast. Sometimes with other brands, you may see your toe poking through, but I do feel like that this is really well reinforced and it's actually going to last a long time. A lot of complaints with Nike shoes is that they can wear out very fast and they're not that durable. But I believe with this base, with the amount of rubber there is, with the thickness of the upper, that it is going to last a long time as well. If we look at the heel count, if we press from the back, it's firmish, but if we squeeze from the side, it's not that firm. But with those guide rails, it holds the foot in place and helps you to push forwards. I feel like it has quite a nice rock to it, and that's probably why I like it. I really like the Asics Kayano 31s because they rock forward so easily, and that 10mm drop with this nice curved forefoot helps us to roll through really easily. So for city walking, it's going to be a great option. So the conditions that I'd recommend this for would be someone with flat feet, someone who is getting some arch pain. Maybe they get in what we call posterior tibial tendinopathy, which is pain down the inside. If your foot massively collapses in, you know you're a big pronator, then I probably wouldn't go for this shoe. But if you know that your foot rolls in a bit and maybe you have some custom insoles to go in your shoes, which are helping as well, then combining them with this shoe is going to be really nice as well. If you've got plantar fasciitis, again, this could be a very good option. I actually had someone reach out to me just today to tell me that they bought the Structure 26 and it made a huge difference to their plantar fascia pain, but they actually have no pain. They wished they bought them earlier. So it could definitely work for that condition. Again, if you are a massive pronator, you roll in a lot, then I don't think this is the #1 shoe, because you need something really firm, and slightly firmer than this would be the Asics Kayano or the Brooks Adrenaline. So I might go for those in those situations. But for ankle sprains, for myself, I think this is a really nice shoe, again, for city walking. For running, it's not going to offer you as much support as the Kayano would. It's going to be similar to the GT 2000s, but overall, it's a fantastic shoe. I'm really impressed with this shoe. If you just had an ankle sprain and you still have weakness and pain, then I wouldn't go for this one. I'd maybe go for like the Asics GT 4000, extremely stable shoe. But if you're like me, 9 months, 12 months post ankle sprain, you're back to doing all the activities that you do, then this is still going to give you the support and still going to be comfortable. For long running, long slow runs, daily running, this shoe could be a nice option because you can wear it for running and for walking. For faster runs, I probably look to something a bit lighter than this, as it is quite heavy. But again, for day-to-day walking and daily comfort, it's an absolute standout. And I think looks-wise, it looks pretty good. A lot of people have said to me that it actually doesn't look like a running shoe. It looks more like a Nike casual shoe. So my final remarks are that I often don't recommend Nikes, because I've had so many bad experiences with them, being narrow, being unstable, having poor quality. But this one changed the game for me. I found it a very good shoe, and so far, people that have tried them have also found them good as well. If you have a particular condition and you're wondering whether it's going to work for you, drop it down in the comments. I'll get back to every single comment to let you know whether I think it'd be worthwhile for your condition. Also, let me know what type of foot type you have as well. So if you love Nike, you need a bit of stability, then the Nike Structure 26 could be a fantastic option for you. And if you want to check out my other great shoes for city walking, check this video out, as it may be really helpful for your foot pain. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this style of video, this style of content, let me know and I'll do more of it. Let me know if there's any particular shoe that sparks your interest as well, and I'll be sure to give that a try as well. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.